Hi guys, and welcome back to this third and final video in the Takom King Tiger build with full interior. This build has definitely taken longer than I thought it would do, but it is definitely going to be finished today in this video. So this is how I left the kit in the last video. The interior was built and weathered, and the initial coat of dark yellow was on, and then the dark brown camo was on as well. In this video today I'm going to add the white snow camouflage paint and then use a variety of weathering techniques. So for the first step I did some detailed painting of the tools, the metal rims on the wheels, the metal turret ring and so on. The decals are minimal on this kit, just some very basic unit markings. So to get the snow camouflage effect, I masked the tank using blue tack. But before I put the white paint down, I gave the model a coat of AK1 effects, and then I put the white paint over the top. And what that does is allow me to chip away a little bit of the white paint using some water, and just give a slightly worn effect to the snow camouflage paint. And then I used Tamiya's black panel liner just to go around the details on the hull and the turret. The main product I used for weathering was streaking grime for DAC vehicles. It's got a really nice sort of grey-green kind of grimy colour, and it looks really good on the white in particular on the snow camouflage. And one area that the streaking grime works really well is on the zimmerit. It just highlights that a little bit, makes it pop out a little bit better. You can see here, if you look at the zimmerit on the right where the streaking grime has been applied, it sticks out a lot more than the one on the left that hasn't been done yet. And I also used that streaking grime on the vertical surfaces and just dragged it up and down gently to give sort of some basic streaking effects. And then I used regular streaking grime, which is a kind of reddy brown colour in a few small areas. I don't like to use that too much because it looks a little bit like rust. And then I use a dark brown pigment to add some dirt to the top of the hull. This is cursed earth, and I use it again later to add mud splashes to the vehicle as well. And this is the same cursed earth pigment applied to the tracks. And I also added small amounts of track rust pigment here as well. To make the contact areas of the track stand out a little bit, I gave it a dry brush of XF56 metallic grey. And the first product I use for weathering is wet mud from MIG. And I thinned this with enamel thinner because it comes out quite thick from the bottle. And then this is another product from MIG. This is wet ground, and again I thinned it a little bit, and I just put this on here to give a variation in the colours of the mud. And then finally I mixed a little bit of the cursed earth pigment with some odourless thinner, and I just flicked that on the model to create some mud splashes. And I'm only showing the wheels here, but I did this all around the model. And with that done, the build was complete, and here is the final result. So building this kit was quite an epic task. It took 3 videos in total, but it was a really fun build, and in general it was a pretty good fit as well. I do think that if I had included the engine inside the hull, then I would have struggled a little bit more, but I'm actually going to model that separately, as I said before. I did struggle with the tracks a little bit, but I think that was mainly my own fault. I should have left the tracks and the side skirts off the model for longer, and that would have made it easier to put them on later on. Overall though, I thoroughly enjoyed this build. I'm really happy with the result, and I would definitely recommend this kit even if you're just looking to start on full interior kits. I think you'll have fun with this one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. If you have, then please remember to give the video a like. Coming up in the next video or two, I'm going to be finishing a Battle of Berlin diorama. So if you would like to see that, then hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive notifications. And until next time, thank you for watching.